What's up everybody, Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thanks for taking time to check it out. Go ahead and give it a thumbing and or liking, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, because it's pretty kick-ass if you did. It's E3 week, things are pretty hectic, things are starting to wind down finally though. It's been very busy, and again, if I haven't been able to get back to you, I apologize. I will get back to everybody that messaged me sooner or later. It's a kind of a raining day here in Florida, and I just wanted to give my take on Sony's conference in particular. Some people have actually said that they wanted to hear my review and reactions to Sony's E3, so I'll give it with nobody else here, no hyperbole, nothing like that. Just my honest opinion. My honest opinion on Sony's E3 is like this. I thought it was a fairly good E3 with what they showed. God of War looked good. I like that they are taking that in a different direction. It's a new voice actor. He's looking out for someone. It's a different time. It's like a more of a Norse setting. Almost a reboot without having to completely reboot. So I like that. The Days Gone game that they showed, again, I thought it would look kind of generic, not really my style. You know, I like, I'm into zombie games, but I guess I'm over the whole generic kill zombies, survival, post-apocalyptic thing. I guess that'd be the best way to put it. But I thought the game looked good, and it certainly deserved bigger and better crowds at E3. I wasn't a big fan of, I was a big fan of Horizon Zero Dawn. I like the look of that game. I'm happy. That's going to be a game that I'm getting on my PS4. So I'm happy that game looked really good, and we have a release date on that. The Last Guardian, I have absolutely no interest in whatsoever. I couldn't be less interested in that if I tried, just to be completely honest with you. Now, so that'll be a game that I'm not going to get. The VR stuff I have absolutely no interest in. Very boring. Call of Duty, I'm getting that on Xbox One. I already pre-ordered that on Xbox One. Just as far as some of the other things, the Spider-Man game, I'm not really a big Spider-Man fan. I guess that'd be the best way to put it. I'm sure Insomniac are going to do a great job because they're a fantastic developer, and that game couldn't be in better hands, but it's not something that I'm personally interested in. The Detroit 2 Becoming Human thing is probably not something I'm going to be interested in for a while. It's one of those games, kind of like Until Dawn, that something when it's around $20, I'll probably pick it up. The Kojima thing was weird, and I can't unsee it. I'm not really interested in it at all, but we won't have to worry about it until probably 3-4 years from now anyway, since there was absolutely no kind of information or release date or anything like that. So yeah, their E3, I'm sure a lot of people loved it. For me, it was a E3 conference in development. It ended 15 minutes earlier than normal. They didn't talk about Vita at all. I'm a PlayStation Vita owner. I actually like the Vita. It's a pretty nice piece of hardware, and I use it when I travel or whatever. I like having kind of console games on the go. They couldn't even get a 2-minute reel, and they ended this thing 15 minutes early. That goes to show you what they think of the Vita. They didn't bring out any indie developers either, which I thought is odd, because the past few years they've actually brought out indie developers and treated them really well. Now it seems like Microsoft is more along the lines of doing that, and then of course stole the show with that We Happy Few little thing that they did on their stage. So a little bit odd that Sony is retreating a bit from the indie love while Microsoft is embracing it. So I think that it's interesting, and I think that as far as what Sony had to offer, God of War in development, no release year. Horizon Zero Dawn, that's coming out early next year. I have that pre-ordered. Last Guardian, no interest in that whatsoever. Days Gone, no release year whatsoever. So there's not really much you can say about it. If I had to grade it, I'd give it a solid B minus. I thought it was done very well, but Sony has a habit of showing things that are way too far out in development for my taste, and just for that, and the fact that they retreated on what they kind of got them to the dance the past few years, it just wasn't my cup of tea. You know what I mean? I think they showed off some good-looking games, even though not all of them are my style, but at the end of the day, they didn't show me anything that I can really get and that I'll have on my PlayStation 4 this year, which is unfortunate, because the last AAA I bought was Uncharted. The next one will be Horizon Zero Dawn. That's almost a year in between games. And then before Uncharted, the last one that I actually bought AAA wise new was The Order 1886. So it seems like I'm going a full year. Not that I'm not getting games in between, but just not what I'd consider AAA exclusive. I have like 9 or 10 games, but it's just kind of sad to me that that's the way these things are going. So I give them a B minus. Obviously, pretty good show, but nothing spectacular. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off in the comment section. Rate, comment, subscribe. Rack that shit up. Crapgamer out.